Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and you are, you must be new here to WWE. I don't know much about you or how good you are in the ring, but do you think you have what it takes to step between those ropes out there with any of the WWE superstars in that locker room? Do you think you have what it takes to go up against the Bloodline? For years now, one group has dominated WWE like no other before it. A family, a dynasty, the likes of which WWE has never seen before or ever will again. A bloodline of some of the greatest champions this industry has ever seen. The Usos, the Wild Samoans, High Chief Peter Maivia, the final boss, The Rock, and the original and only tribal chief himself, Roman Reigns. Allow your wise man to give you some much needed advice. If you even want to think about going up against the Bloodline or joining us, you need to get on our level. Do you think you have a chance at reaching a level of such unparalleled greatness? If you want that chance, you need to use what all new WWE superstars use when they arrive here in WWE. Your best resource as a newcomer to WWE, the Performance Center. The Performance Center has some of the best minds in the history of this industry training new talent to become future main event headliners. That could be you. What? Don't believe me? Have you ever heard of Kevin Owens, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Seth freaking Rollins? How about your tribal chief, Roman Reigns? By listening to your coaches and following the lessons those veterans demand of you, you could reach that level one day and become a WWE legend in your own right. Your career, after all, is in your hands. Once you get through everything the Performance Center has to offer, maybe you could even go toe-to-toe with the Bloodline, or maybe stand by our side. Call Roman Reigns.
Hey George, what is that Becky Lynch versus Johnny wrestling in steel cage match? Will you play as Becky? Okay. How do I get out of this? Okay, I just want to get out of this. Steel cage match. It's very oozy. This cage. Cage. Set it down.
You could say that Becky Lynch's Hall of Fame career because in herself. Women's double Charlotte Flair. And every once in a while, this can be detrimental, especially target. Everyone wants to make it.
Representing Team
Johnny wrestling.
weighing in at 99 pounds.
type of that Rebel heart always beating.
How hard you try. Johnny Wrestling ready to prove himself yet again.
Oh, he was given that nickname for a reason, and he's ready to show us why.
We all know the only way to win this steel cage match is by submission, pinfall, or by escaping over the top or through the cage door and planting 2 feet on the ground. But with these superstars, it's impossible to say which way it'll end.
Well, that's why the WWE Universe loves a steel cage match. So many ways it can end. I've seen superstars use a...
Oh, what are they going to do here? Oh, clover away!
Check out the torque on the back.
Tap! Tap!
Cole, you have to imagine tapping out here would be humiliating.
Will it get counter? Yes, not letting the submission attempt do any more damage here. Oh. Now, kick right to the gut. Steadying them up. Gets the shoulder up.
Keeping a loss at bay for now. Going for a pin attempt.
Wasting no time getting his shoulder up.
Staying in this one.
Ooh, what a response.
Stretching out the knee. A lot of damage being done here.
And the elbow, too. Ooh. Going up. Uh-oh.
Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face.
Stomping away.
And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
If you guys were in a cage match, would you stick it out and fight till the end, or try to make you escape?
Oh, I'm escaping. The smartest play here is to run away so you get the win while also taking as little damage as possible.
I actually agree. It's not the coward's way out if you get the victory.
She reverses and creates an opportunity. Oh, shot right to the kidney.
Liz looking to secure.
He's in a bad position now.
Resisting as much as he can, but for how much longer?
Trying to break the hold and is able to do it. Critical escape there. Becky Lynch.
Manhandle slam.
There might be nothing left in Johnny.
2 count.
And she did it. Big win inside the cage.
Here is your winner.
Broken guard, but there.
And then crush of a win. Get it. Really, you can't overestimate.
Wat was Oesie?
symphony can only mean one thing. It is time for Seth freaking Rollins. Listen, they're singing along. Yet.
The following one fall from Davenport, Iowa, at 217 pounds.
WWE's freaking workhorse and is finally singing his.
It's cluttering down.
Outspoken. He's ready for a fight.
CM Punk makes life for himself, but way.
So much in his career, and he did it his way.
Well, Punk's push even more to.
Best in the world.
No short. Is there history or issues between these two men, Seth Rollins and CM Punk?
Rollins at one time idolized Punk, even took orders from him. But Punk walked out of WWE and then wanted to just waltz right back in like nothing ever happened. Well, that didn't sit too well with Rollins.
Shoulder down.
Can he recover?
Only a one count before the kick out.
He is certainly sending a message, getting his shoulder up before two.
Now we know what the five fingers say to the face. We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated. Find some payback with their own reversal.
And he avoids what was coming.
Corey, how did CM Punk find the edge here against a younger elite superstar like Seth Rollins?
I think Punk needs to try and stir the pot, try to antagonize Rollins like only Punk can. If Seth can't keep his emotions in check and starts taking unnecessary risks, Punk can easily turn that to his advantage. Oh my God! Strong right forearm. Eats a punch to the face.
The ultimate sign of disrespect.
One counter met by another.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Ooh, what a calf kick.
suicide dive.
My God, launched like a ballistic missile. Showing zero regard for anyone's well-being.
Punk looking to finish this with the Anaconda Vice.
Can his opponent survive this? And this is just to send a message. No motive here.
Kneeing his way out. And he's free. Oh, this match is now all over our announce area.
Oh, this won't be good.
Oh, and he manages to reverse.
Oh, what an axe handle. Guys, they're coming dangerously close here.
Seth losing any command of this match.
Yeah, Punk is outwitting Rollins with his veteran know-how.
He's able to beat the count just in time.
Punk with his opponent.
That gets reversed on CM Punk.
Attempting the DDT and the clothesline. CM Punk doing what he can to halter the beatdown.
Maybe Punk's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
And that definitely made solid impact. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
CM Punk is stifling the opposition now.
Stomping away, and then the knee right into the throat.
Just ruthless. Rollins got out of the way. Beautiful kick hits the target.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
From the top rope.
Elbow drop from the top rope.
The Architect getting rocked by the one and only CM Punk. Kicked away with his powerful legs.
Here he comes. The stomp connects. End of the line for Punk.
And the cover. Oh my God.
That's impossible. I can't believe what we just saw.
There's no way that was what Seth Rollins.
Hoist their opponent up on their shoulders.
Stealing a page straight from his opponent's playbook there.
And a kick out. What on earth?
This man can withstand anything. Just survived a page torn from his own playbook.
And Rollins not hit. Watch out. 5-star frog splash.
Just when I think Punk and Rollins are done, they up the ante. What a match this has been. Wow, I thought for sure that was it. Rollins lining up.
Went for the springboard and...
Batten down the hatches. These two are unloading.
Here we go. It's popping off.
These two trading one blow after another.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Ooh-wee. This is chopped.
Side kick finds the mark.
That kick will stop you in your tracks.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside. And he's only got one thing on his mind right about now.
Uh-oh. Suicide dive! Whatever it takes to win.
Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
And here he is, heading back into the ring. And the ropes will force the hold to be released.
Punk with his eyes on Rollins, looking to end this thing.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
GTS. But can Punk close this?
There's two. Got a win. Wow, he's going to celebrate all night long.
Punk and Rollins came to a head here tonight, and only one man could walk.
AUX mode.
Is CM Punk.
You gotta hand it to Punk. This was not, but he was able to outsmart Rollins. Maybe his disdain for Punk.
Now Seth can let this all go, move on, but even won't be that simple. Solo Sikoa lifting Cody Rhodes up. Spear from Roman. Cover, hook to the leg. Cody somehow survives.
Are you kidding me? How? How did Rhodes survive?
Desire is how, Corey. Grit is how, Corey. This is how bad Cody Rhodes wants to finish his story. What the?
It can't be!
It is!
John Cena's here! Cena's in WrestleMania!
A saving grace for Cody Rhodes. John Cena here to fight off Solo Sikoa.
Solo sent crashing to the outside, courtesy of the franchise.
Cena's got Roman up, attitude adjustment!
Down goes Reigns.
And now John Cena with Solo Sikoa and through the announce table.
Oh, hold on, guys. Hold on.
You gotta be kidding me.
The final boss is at WrestleMania.
What a moment this
Brings WrestleMania over a decade.
This is a WrestleMania.
Rock and Cena feeding off the electricity of this crowd.
This is absolutely surreal.
So survivors. Oh wait.
Bottom.
The final boss strikes and Cena is down.
And now The Rock
Rhodes.
taking off the Mama Rhodes weight belt. He's going to use it against Cody.
No way. No way. Guys, what's going on here? You know that music.
It's Seth Rollins. And a Superman punch by Reigns intercepts Rollins, who's out here in the old Shield gear. Now what?
What now? Oh.
Undertaker's in the ring!
Oh my gosh!
The Great One face to face with the Reaper at WrestleMania.
Undertaker with the Rock! Choke slam! The Undertaker's back in WrestleMania!
Unreal.
And now Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes struggling to grab a hold of the steel chair in the ring.
Both men struggling to their feet. Roman beats Cody Rhodes. And this could be disastrous for the American Nightmare.
Poetic justice.
Roman has never forgotten and has never forgiven.
Looking for the spear to put Cody away. No!
Cody catches Roman. Crossroads.
And another crossroads.
Looking for the trifecta now.
Finish the story.
Everybody seems to think that WrestleMania 40 was the night the bloodline ended. Anyone who knows us knows that it's going to take more than one battle to bring us down. If anything, we're just getting started.
The Bloodline Dynasty.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. I serve as special counsel and the wise man to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Controverted, unquestioned leader of the Bloodline, the most dominant group in recent memory and in the entire history of WWE.
The Bloodline has all the damn gold.
For nearly 40 years, I have worked for, alongside, and even employed the absolute greatest superstars to ever do it.
Just how dangerous do you want to live?
I've created the Dangerous Alliance, led an extreme revolution with ECW, and managed the most legendary of all champions. And for me, none of that compares to the relationship I've built with the Anoa'i, Fatu, and Maivia families, the triumvirate that composes this dynasty that we know more colloquially as the Bloodline. My time with this family goes back 40 years. I've led them into battle, strategized with them, and have watched their children grow into top-tier superstars who have also created their own impressive legacies. And so it is my great honor to serve as your host for the WWE 2K25 showcase featuring a dynasty like no other, the Bloodline.
When you look at this incredible family tree, this is proof that there is only one royal family in professional wrestling, bound by blood.
A blood bond forged between High Chief Peter Maivia and Amatua Anai Anoa'i, the father of Afa and Sika, the wild Samoans, created a force that has dominated professional wrestling for over 5 decades. An elite collection boasting names like the wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, as well as The Rock, Rikishi, Umaga, Yokozuna, Nia Jax, Jimmy and Jey Uso, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and of course, your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. They've owned championships, filled arenas, packed stadiums, broken box office records, years and decades of dedication to the craft, perfecting their art with each passing generation, ultimately leading us to right here, right now, with the Bloodline having dominated WWE for the last half-decade. As your humble wise man, it is my duty to take you through some of the most ferocious battles featuring the greatest warriors in the family. Not everything goes according to plan, and this year we're going to give you a chance to right the historical wrongs and change history to bring more glory to the Bloodline. It's our showcase, after all. Honestly, their only real competition is themselves.
Acknowledge me!
All of this fighting amongst each other, this constant power struggle, no, I won't let all of that ruin this moment. Because it's not just about Solo Sikoa or Roman Reigns. It's not just about the Usos. It's about every single member of their family that came before them, who built the lineage and who made them into the superstars that they've become today. It's been said elsewhere that Wrestling has more than one royal family. That's undeniably true. Also undeniably true is that for all of those other families, there's only one bloodline dynasty. In a family that specialized in brute force over the years, perhaps no one better personified this than Rodney Anawai, nephew to the Wild Samoans, better known to the WWE Universe as the mighty Yokozuna. The family's first world heavyweight champion, Yokozuna arrived to WWE in the fall of 1992. An imposing behemoth, to say the least, Yokozuna would make an immediate statement, winning the 1993 Royal Rumble just a few months after his debut. This victory would grant him a WWE Championship match at WrestleMania 9, where he took on Bret the Hitman Hart. This meteoric rise to the top was only a hint of the dominance Yokozuna would have on WWE for the next year. 2 WWE championships, a WWE Tag Team Championship, victory over the era's titans like Bret Hart, Undertaker, Lex Luger, and Hulk Hogan.
Yokozuna is my middle name. I'm named after my uncle. I carry it with like so much pride and weight on my shoulders just because of like what he's done for this business and like who he is as a person too. It's a cool middle name to have, man. I represent it with the pride, man, that I have. Hopefully, man, I'm making him proud by doing it.
The manner in which Yokozuna melded incredible size with unspeakable agility shocked the WWE Universe, who to that point were used to their monsters hitting hard but moving slow. Yokozuna broke the mold, punishing opponents with super kicks, uranagis, leg drops, and of course, his devastating banzai drop. A maneuver so effective that once it had connected, nobody kicked out of it. Nobody.
Rodney was a very unique talent. I think the way he was able to handle all the pressure, it was kind of parallel to how he was in the ring. For someone to be so big and to be so nimble, you just don't see that very often. Rodney was one of those first solo guys, singles competitor guys that was able to go out there and really just make waves, make a big splash. I mean, pun intended, I guess. You know, that fool jumped in the pool, he'd knock out all the water, and that's the way it felt sometimes. He would go into those arenas and just suck in all the energy and be able to give it back. So when I look at Rodney, I see someone very similar to me, someone who understands the top, the very, very top of the game, the top position, and everything that goes along with it.
In a career filled with so many highlight reel moments, perhaps nothing stands out more than when Yokozuna faced and defeated the so-called immortal Hulk Hogan at the first King of the Ring event in 1993. Looking to humiliate Hogan after the Hulkster stole Yokozuna's WWE Championship only 2 minutes after Yokozuna defeated Bret Hart for the title months earlier at WrestleMania 9, Yokozuna entered the ring totally focused on the task at hand. And on that night, he not only got revenge, but his victory would send Hogan packing from WWE for nearly 9 years.
Hulk Hogan is finished.
Many felt that Yokozuna had indeed killed Hulkamania. Now, you get to possess the power of the Yokozuna and deal out punishment to Hulk Hogan to walk out of the King of the Ring, a 2-time WWE champion. Showcase the ability and the agility that made Yokozuna a Hall of Fame performer and take Hulkamania down. Banzai.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an event of international magnitude. Photographers from around the world as they are documenting Yokozuna's move.
Coming down the aisle, Mr. Fuji is the challenger. Polynesia Islands, weighing 550 pounds.
One thing, Corey, he's 550 pounds. Bigger than he's ever been.
And I understand Hulk Hogan trimmed down so he can have more speed, more endurance. But I'll tell you something, Hogan's got him out early.
This is going to answer a lot of questions for WrestleMania.
A lot of pressure on the WWE for what he did. This is Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan. Let the winner be the winner.
Hogan will be quicker than he's ever been in any previous.
This is going to be interesting because he's wrestling doing it this time. Not a man. 15-minute match with Bret the Hitman.
Hogan and Yokozuna's last match lasted.
I can tell you, this match will go much longer. Yokozuna this time.
Listen to this. What a phenomenal ovation for the WWE Champion.
His opponent, coming down the aisle with his match, the mouth of the South, Jimmy from Venice Beach, California, weighing in 2 pounds, the WWE Champion, Hulk Hogan.
The Raptors shaking with the ovation of the WWE.
Hulk Hogan thrives on these people. He thrives on the Hulk. This is what keeps us
Lying on the fan. He wants to draw. He has not taken. He is ready.
They're ready for war, and you can bet, ladies and gentlemen, fair here.
Well, he's been saying for weeks that first man to slam. Not a fluke that he beat Yokozuna. And now we're going to find out if or not. The challenger not taking their eyes off the championship.
And the champ is staring daggers right back at the opposition.
Michael. Alongside Byron Saxton and Corey Graves, emanating from King of the Ring, 1993. Yokozuna is fuming over his embarrassing WrestleMania loss to Hulk Hogan. Now, Yokozuna has vowed to reclaim the WWE Championship and wipe Hulkamania off the map.
Indeed, the last time these two shared a ring, it was disastrous for Yokozuna. Mr. Fuji issued a challenge to Hogan on behalf of his client. And 22 seconds later, Hogan was the new WWE champion.
matchups from WrestleMania 9. This is Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan, and we're going to find out who's the true champion.
This is an event of international magnitude. Byron, photographers from around the world, including a large contingent from Japan, are documenting Yokozuna's every move.
A lot of pressure on the former champion. There is no way Mr. Fuji and Yokozuna can return to Japan and lose face.
And the Hulkster may have some self-imposed pressure. He not only wants to win, he stated that he wants to pick up the 550-pound Yokozuna and slam the Giant's carcass through the ring.
Now a big swing of momentum against Hogan.
Yokozuna making Hogan regret wanting this match. I love it.
On the apron,
Through the air, and connects. We know each man's strategy coming in. Yokozuna has added 50 pounds to his frame since WrestleMania, while Hogan has actually slimmed down since he captured the WWE Championship.
Indeed, we're going to see more speed, more endurance from the Hulkster. But now that Yokozuna has hit 550 pounds, every kick, every leg drop, and every bonsai drop will be even more impactful.
Bombastic claims coming out of both camps coming into this one, gentlemen.
oh no, bear hug of pride. This is not...
He manages to get to the ropes.
Now put an end to this submission.
Really just laying it in.
Yokozuna on the move.
Big leg drop on the mark. Yokozuna demonstrating his full power. Hogan's in trouble.
Hogan getting out of harm's way.
Yokozuna turns it around.
Put in the corner now. Yokozuna just manhandling his opponent. Big headbutt.
Oh, I think we know what Yokozuna is thinking.
Up to the second rope. This is going to be ugly.
Bonsai drop. Could that be enough to gain the title?
He decides this isn't the moment.
Hope he doesn't miss his chance because of this choice. I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here. Oh, stop to the tummy.
Tummy?
You can see Mr. Fuji at ringside. He's shown he will do anything to earn his client the win.
Indeed he has, but he might actually rein things in tonight. We saw at WrestleMania that Fuji's interference earned Yokozuna the win against Bret Hart. But when he tried it again against Hogan, it backfired.
And not to mention that this time, Hogan has Jimmy Hart in the opposite corner. The mouth of the South is keeping a close eye on Mr. Fuji to ensure this one stays fair.
Like a brick wall running into you.
And Yokozuna's maintaining the advantage now.
Yokozuna taking the fight to Hulk Hogan.
Dog.
Our next chapter sees the showcase spotlight shine on an area in which the family built their legacy: tag team wrestling. Starting with the wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, all the way through to more recent champions like the Usos or Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. This dynasty has always excelled in tag team competition, consistently showing an ability to dominate the division with a wide variety of looks. And the first team that we will look at, accompanied to the ring by Afa himself.
Fatu and Samu, the Head Shrinkers.
They put the fear in people's hearts. That's what the head shrinkers did back in the day. Second to none in that ring. You know, hard-nosed, battle-tested. They went for it every single night.
More astute fans may also know that early in their journeys, Samu and Fatu were managed by me, Paul Heyman, then known as
Paul E. Dangerously.
and the SST, the Samoan SWAT team.
The Samoan SWAT team is here. Vengeance is mine.
Already an imposing force that early on, their future greatness was obvious to so many industry experts. Alpha, more than anybody, knew he had the team on his hands, with Samu being his son and Fatu his nephew. The tribal elder was able to mentor both, instilling in them the same unrelenting approach to competition that made the wild Samoans world famous. The team toured through regional promotions before a quick stop with me in WCW, but WWE was always their goal.
The Pacemaker's are coming!
Upon arrival, it was clear that the dynasty's next generation had indeed arrived, immediately drawing comparisons to their world-renowned predecessors. 10 years before it became cool to say, Samu and Fatu displayed ruthless aggression in the ring, overwhelming opponents before the bell and continuing the non-stop attack until their hands were raised in victory. Deceptively agile for men of their size, they brutalized the opposition with devastating dives from the top rope. The duo would eventually go on to capture the WWE Tag Team Championships in the spring of 1994, fulfilling the promise and carrying the legacy to even greater heights. At WrestleMania 9, the Head Shrinkers' one and only in-ring WrestleMania appearance saw them taking on Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
Be prepared, Steiner brothers. We're gonna give you a pain that you have never felt before.
While I'm not one to make excuses, I am one to give opportunities to you, our expert gaming member of the WWE Universe. And so, today, you have the opportunity to make things right. WrestleMania 9, Las Vegas, Nevada. The Steiners performed at a near-perfect level that day, able to find every reversal and in the chaos emerge victorious. We are asking you to fix that, stop them in their tracks, and get the Head Shrinkers that WrestleMania victory you and I both know they deserve. But if you're not careful, you're going to find yourself reliving the very same memories that have haunted Samu and Fatu for years. Steiner lines, suplexes, Frankensteiners that will all bring your evening to a vicious, miserable end.
One of the toughest teams in WWE history. Nearly 6 pounds of pure.
Is a tag team match set for way to the ring. Accompanied by weight of 565 pounds. And Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
This one may not be too. You talk about rugged individuals. Tag teams that can really bring one that steps in their path.
Yeah, there's about to be a seismic collision in the ring.
This match means so much to the Head Shrinkers.
Steiners are Head Shrinkers, baby.
And the last thing you want to do is come up on
the Michael Cole.
Is on the line, and as is a stake to the claim, the toughest team in all of WWE.
WWE. The World Wrestling Federation.
The Steiner brothers getting a tremendous ovation.
Steiner time. Steiner recline.
And we'll see if they can carry on Michigan's winning ways.
At a combined weight of 531 pounds. And Scott.
right here at WrestleMania.
Let the WWE Universe run. This is going to be a brutal match. Just two heavy teams going at it. Physical smash mouth wrestling. Then said, it won't be pretty.
Smash mouth.
WrestleMania 9 rolling on with a potential show-stealing match, guys. Two very hungry tag teams facing off.
Indeed, Michael, the Head Shrinkers and Steiner brothers are both new to the tag division in WWE, but both teams are off to an amazing start so far.
You have to imagine whichever team wins this high-profile fight becomes an instant top contender for the tag team championship. And with two teams this physical on such a big stage, it is indeed going to be a fight.
Samu and Fatu, already some success in the tag division tonight. Could really be their coming out party.
Well, they certainly have a tradition to uphold, Cole. The man in their corner, Alpha, has held the WWE tag titles on 3 occasions, and he's primed to bring the Head Shrinkers to the top as well.
Oh, ouch!
Barrage of stops.
No respect being shown whatsoever with those stomps.
Samu dishing it out now.
Seeing some high-impact offense from Samu and Fatu thus far.
I'm not sure the Head Shrinkers are even going for the victory. They just want to destroy the Steiners.
Oh my gosh, what impact! Gut-wrench suplex.
There may be an abundance of togas in the arena today, but you're not going to see a lot of Greco-Roman wrestling out of the Head Shrinkers. They're just looking to hurt the Steiners.
And that actually may help Samu and Fatu here. The Steiner brothers have earned most of their wins by utilizing their amateur wrestling skill set. I can't imagine they'll get many grappling opportunities against dedicated brawlers like the Head Shrinkers. Nice takedown, stack for the pin!
He forces a break before the count of 2.
Starting to see the tolls of this match add up.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
WrestleMania 9 shaping up to be a big night in the tag
That's
division,
good.
guys.
That's good.
Indeed it is, Michael. Two great young teams competing now. And later tonight, none other than Hulk Hogan will lead the Mega Maniacs against Money Inc. for the tag team titles.
Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them.
The bear hug
Cinched in, gotta find a way out and catch your breath.
Look at this, no quit whatsoever, raining down elbows and escaping the bear hug.
And there was some force on that move. He's starting to look battered.
You really can't do this all on your own. That's what your teammate is for.
An important tag here.
This could change the match.
Oh, the headbutt.
The whole world is focused on WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you want to do is come out on the wrong side of a match like this.
That's right. A big win at WrestleMania means a big boot from way up.
Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Oof.
Right across the larynx.
Clothesline.
Getting him right into the corner.
Oh, there's a headbutt. Oh, kick right to the gut. Oh, and Scott fights back.
Big overhand.
His stamina is getting tested here.
Steiner putting those amateur instincts to good use.
A reversal. He saw that coming.
The Head Shrinkers and Steiners are two of the brightest young teams in WWE, but they both come to this match with a few years of experience in WCW.
The Steiner brothers earned many tag accolades in WCW, but Rick and Scott have their share of singles titles too.
Meanwhile, Samu and Fatu were never quite able to break through before WWE. You know that has to serve as motivation for the Head Shrinkers tonight.
Got out of the way.
Haymaker connects.
Get him.
Elbow puts an end to that.
And Fatu got stopped in his tracks. The Head Shrinkers accompanied to ringside by Alpha, but he's not the only tag team legend serving in a managerial role tonight.
That's right, Michael. Just like Alpha, Mr. Fuji earned many WWE tag titles as a wrestler. But now, he's hoping to lead Yokozuna to the WWE Championship.
And looking at all the top young talent in this ring, I see many other main event stars of the future that could follow the lineage of Yoko.
And now Scott is getting beaten down.
The head shrinkers smartly keeping themselves out of the grasp of Rick and Scott Steiner.
There is a method to the madness of the head shrinkers.
And there goes Steiner sent outside the ring.
Steiner reclining.
Fatu like a one-man wrecking machine right now, cleaning house.
Oh, look at this, the power by Scott Steiner.
But the tag was made and Scott not aware. Big
Kick.
Scott Steiner did
Come
not
on,
see the blind tag made by Samu.
Oh, this is not looking good for Steiner.
And this is what the head shrink. Here we go. He thinks this is it.
And what's this?
Why'd he do that? What's going on? Dominating shoulder tackle. And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets.
From the top.
Diving headbutt.
Boom. Caught with the double axe handle. Oh, vicious headbutt.
Oh, man. He averts the offense. What a clothesline. Ouch.
Being placed in the corner here. With the counter.
No, nothing fancy here.
Instant victory.
Countered into a new cover.
One.
Not sure what the plan is here.
He's not ready for this to end. Before this match began, you heard the Steiner speak backstage. Scott saying, quote, "Me and my brother are going to go out with a game plan and do what we do best, and that's wrestle."
Let's go up.
That's all well and good for the Steiner brothers, but Alpha has gone on record saying that his men are looking soaring.
Oh, man.
Steiner cuts him off.
Oh, good night. Sure. To the face. What a redirect.
Brought down with a roundhouse.
Oh, man. Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
Blast off. What? The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
This is a man possessed. Going to...
He's trying again.
Uh-oh. Crashing to the floor.
Crashed and burned on the outside.
The worst case scenario when you go high risk.
And guys, what a war we're witnessing between the Steiners and the head shrinkers.
This is the trickiest
Come
bet
on,
in all
Luz.
of Vegas, Cole. Both teams so evenly matched, I wouldn't know who to bet on.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side. Samu able to evade.
Oh, what a headbutt.
Time for him to get back to the ring.
No one wants a count out here. Backslide, shoulders down.
Shoulders up before two.
Unbelievable display of will in the... Hoisting up their opponent for a suplex.
Thanks for coming.
Is that enough to finally put down the... head shrinkers.
In off the tag.
Turns that away.
There's the tag. Oh, man.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
What's he planning to do here?
Roll him on his belly. Single leg crab. Uh-oh, in the clutches.
This is locked in deep.
Look at the agony.
He's got to relieve the pressure. And escapes. Ooh, kick to the face.
Placed him in the corner here.
Here's the tag.
Ah, Samu.
Offense on the horizon here. They have their opponent.
Oh, Face first.
And the head shrinkers just might have it.
Looking for the victory. There's two.
Scott Stein? What the hell? Head shrinking. The shrink Scott's head. Eat him. Top contenders, baby. Oes.
Put this in the simplest of all terms. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest celebrity on the face of the planet today. Now, whether he's a blue chipper, the people's champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss, The Rock has always commanded all of the attention in the arena since the very first moment he made his WWE debut at the 1996 Survivor Series. Born into this business, The Rock would become WWE's first ever third-generation superstar, following in the footsteps of his father and grandfather.
So his father was in Bloodline.
Who had competed in WWE rings before him.
Dwayne, you had a huge responsibility. There's a legacy, and you have to take it so seriously.
Even with incredibly high expectations, the Great One surpassed them all, along with the usual achievements if your name is The Rock. 2 Intercontinental Championships, 5 Tag Team Championships, 8 WWE Heavyweight Championships, a Royal Rumble victory, not even to forget
the WCW
fact that The Rock once led an entire nation. The Rock has one of the more noteworthy feats in WWE history, earning WrestleMania victories over Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and John Cena. Each of these men are known as the faces of their respective era. Each of these men found out what happens when you go
one with the Great One.
Of course, The Rock rivaled Stone Cold Steve Austin's popularity during the vaunted Attitude Era, tearing opponents down with rock bottoms and people's elbows while tearing them apart on the mic with cutting one-liners and catchphrases that are still recited to this day.
If you smell, know your role and
shut
your mouth.
The Rock says
CM Punk's 434-day title reign as WWE Champion at the 2013 Royal Rumble as well, after having only competed twice over the previous 9 years, displaying the always ready mentality and physical conditioning on which he has built his global brand. But you don't need me to rattle off The Rock's resume to you, now do you? Of course not. The man is an occasion unto himself. He has headlined the biggest events against WWE's most iconic superstars and has always found a way to, how does he put it? Layeth the smackdown on some jabroni's candy ass. I couldn't have said it better myself, although I think I may have just done that. But indeed, he has. On a Thursday night in February of 1997, The Rock, still known as Rocky Maivia, would find himself challenging for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Of the world.
Only a few months into his tenure, he would be matched up against a face that would ultimately become one of his most familiar and hated rivals, Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Seemingly overmatched by a more seasoned opponent, a youthful Rock would demonstrate all the traits that have come to define him in the years since. Tenacity, high IQ, and that legendary Samoan strength to ultimately surprise Helmsley and kick off the first championship reign for Rocky Maivia. It would be the first step of a journey that has ultimately led The Rock into the pantheon of WWE's elite. So now it's all in your hands. It's up to you to showcase the undying drive that makes The Rock the hardest worker in the room to deliver a shocking upset against the Greenwich snob himself. Guide The Rock to victory over Triple H at a very special Thursday Raw Thursday to give the first jolts to what would become the most electrifying career in sports entertainment.
And here comes the #1 contender, at least for tonight, Rocky Maivia.
Scheduled for one fall. Intercontinental Championship. Making his way to the ring, the challenger, the South Pacific, weighing in 270 pounds, Rocky Maivia.
Talent with a bright future.
And from Greenwich, Connecticut.
On his way to defend the Intercontinental Championship, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
His opponent from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 246.
I think I'm gonna have a season of just playing as Hunter.
Champion Hunter Hearst.
Helmsley is scheduled to face another an upcoming show this Sunday. And he's taking the risk, stepping newcomer, Rocky Maivia.
Can't consider it risky. You can consider it confident, but any way you look at it, it's a by Helmsley to take on an athlete. Real role. Rocky Maivia is successful thus far in WWE. And is focused. Rocky is tonight.
Saxton, just you ever exercised your right to remain silent? I am tired of all this talk about Rocky Maivia. Yeah, he's been on a... But it could all come to a screeching halt tonight at the hands of Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Call this pre-game, boys. Pre-game.
The past doesn't matter. Here's where it counts. Here is where it's settled. The prize is on the line.
Do you smell what The Rock is cooking?
The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance. Tonight in a match between our refined champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the young challenger, Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The third-generation up-and-comer would love nothing more than to grab his first championship tonight and...
Wait, trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in? Cinching, great ring awareness getting to the ropes.
And conspicuous by his absence is the butler of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who has been intervening in matches as of late. Who knows if he might show up?
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just another thing Maivia needs to worry about.
Rocky has bigger problems in the ring, gentlemen. The biggest match he's ever had. Live, worldwide television. He's got to have a stomach full of butterflies.
Helmsley has no control here.
The power of Rocky Maivia is too much for Helmsley right now. Ooh. Skull is a weapon.
Skull is a weapon, baby. Very oos.
If Rocky Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hearst Helmsley, he's going to have to do it up high.
Oh my, apron senton.
And give credit where it's due. Rocky Maivia is leaving nothing in the ring in pursuit of the Intercontinental Championship. And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart, take advantage, capitalize, and win.
Smothering offense now from Rocky.
Maivia keeps bringing the energy, and Helmsley has no answer.
Wards that off. What a response.
Big time clothesline. Good grief.
This is getting awfully close to a count out here.
Ascending to the top rope.
From the top.
Diving double axe handle.
Maivia took to the sky and executed that high risk perfectly. I don't think Helmsley had that scouted at all.
And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky. He's trying to say, hey, young fella, we're going to do things at my pace, not yours.
Rocky, the 6'5", around 270-pound stud, just has to keep his cool. Don't take any unnecessary chances against a cagey competitor the caliber of our Intercontinental Champion.
The Continental
That's
Champion
a
of the world.
lot of blood starting to pour from Rocky's head. Vicious knee.
And able to beat Helmsley to the punch. Hunter whipped into the corner. Nobody home. Rocky hit hard.
Away.
And now Hunter looks to take over this match.
Come on, Hunter.
Helmsley muscling Maivia up to the top turnbuckle and a big right hand.
Helmsley with something big in mind here for his challenger tonight.
Challenger.
Well, this is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion.
Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Suck
Up to
it.
the top. Hooking Rocky into a superplex.
Super experience.
This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize?
Hunter.
This could be it. Hook of the leg and a cover, and Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia.
Hunter has to be asking himself, what else
A
do
bit
I
of
have
Mary
in
Stephanie.
my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I believe, before this one's over. Hunter hooking Rocky, taking his time, looking to put him away.
Maivia just collapsed.
This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this matchup.
I think Maivia's done. The official might want to step in, call this one.
The official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over. Lifting him back up again. Rocky rolls through.
Roll up. 1, 2.
Rocky wins the title.
Rocky Maivia has shocked Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner, the new Intercontinental Champion
Of the world.
Rocky Maivia.
We have a new
Hij shocked the Rock.
Champion.
Let's move on to the next one.
In a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers, the final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss. There wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia. You can think of him as the first boss. Predecessor to the tribal chief.
He is one of, if not the foundation for our family, the Anawai Fatu Maivia wrestling dynasty. I don't think there's anybody more responsible for what's going on now than the High Chief himself.
Peter Maivia isn't simply one of the two principals behind the sacred blood bond. He's also an incredibly decorated professional professional wrestler who traveled
Are you gonna
the
play with the
world
Chief Oos?
and won titles everywhere he went. New Zealand, Japan, Europe, and here in the United States, where he enjoyed especially successful runs in Hawaii and California. Maivia would eventually find his way to WWE, engaging in legendary battles with the likes of superstar Billy Graham. His larger-than-life personality would win the WWE Universe over in short order, as it had throughout his entire career. In the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia was a potent blend of brawn and grappling
that's where
technique,
Rikishi gets to.
often muscling his opponents down to the mat through a variety of joint locks and then switching to more painful holds once grounded. His sleeper hold and stump puller were both feared and renowned, and make no mistake about it, Maivia knew there was always more than one path to the ultimate victory. Out of the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia also ran one of the most successful wrestling promotions on the planet, Polynesian Pro Wrestling, based out of Hawaii, showing his mastery of the business in every aspect.
That's right, Oos.
His induction into WWE's Hall of Fame class of 2008 was supremely deserved, forever enshrining Peter Maivia as the legend he always was. And now, we present to you the opportunity to walk in the boots of the legendary High Chief Peter Maivia, facing off against one of the most legendary WWE rivals, George the Animal Steele. You will settle this score once and forever and showcase the overwhelming strength of Peter Maivia, which has ever since remained as a hallmark for every single solitary member of this bloodline. Steele is no easy battle, though. He thrives in the chaos, one of pro wrestling's true madmen. He'll even try to eat part of the ring if he thinks it'll help him break you down. So do your best and honor High Chief Peter Maivia properly with a resounding victory.
Come on, Oos. Taiwan roll.
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
We see F. Steel cage. The animal steel in a steel cage match. And still,
this man.
He's gonna eat the cage.
And strolling down the aisle, George Steele, Peter Maivia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent,
He looks rejuvenated.
Samoa, weighing 175 pounds, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Rocky Maivia.
Steele had better keep an eye on Maivia. Is a true brawl.
Few men can handle the chaos of the out of steel cage, but High Chief is ready.
Maivia carrying such pride into the ring.
Very stark contrast.
We'll see which prevails tonight.
Ding, 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 ding. Who is it?
High Chief Peter Maivia taking on George the Animal Steele in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Maivia is one of the few superstars brave enough to take on the animal. Most of their contests have ended in countouts or disqualifications. Thanks to the cage, we'll get a decisive victory in this one.
Well, that really depends on if a cage can even contain them.
Really wrenching it.
The animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Biggest rival.
We've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steel to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia's prepared all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon.
Oh, vicious headbutt.
Ooh. Oh.
The High Chief just refusing to be intimidated.
The animal has no idea what to make of Maivia. Headbutt to the gut!
Maivia overwhelming his opponent here.
Yeah, and Maivia has really figured the animal out here.
Oh, right to the gut. Boom! George the Animal Steel is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael.
Pin! Here we go. Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
Channeling his energy to stay in this matchup.
That unraveled on George.
Just a nasty headbutt. Bam!
Peter Maivia on the prime bottle.
Right to the face.
Look at Maivia going to work on the animal.
The High Chief has all the answers right now.
Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, how has he earned the other nickname of the High Chief?
Each shot landing with a little bit more venom.
Ooh! The fight is on, and it's furious. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Slugging away with everything they've got.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Oh! Maivia just dominated the animal with that one.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold.
A stump puller.
The leg is only getting cinched in deeper, struggling to force a break.
This is the time to scratch and claw. Find any counter to this. Able to free himself from the agonizing submission. Chop block. Right to the knee.
Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steel as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching.
And Steel.
Peter Maivia has something brewing.
I'll break you in half. No way Steel's coming back from that.
Oh, and a headbutt. Peter Maivia is looking unstoppable now.
And you can see Steel is struggling to weather the storm of the High Chief.
Ooh, what a jumping headbutt. Ooh, whoa. George with great awareness.
Starting to scale the cage wall.
Looking to keep steady, keep balanced.
When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steel often has trouble finding opponents due to his erratic nature.
But when it comes to
Here we
competition,
go. Are you going
the
for a
High Chief
suplex,
wants
baby?
to prove he's worthy of that name. Peter
Legendary
Maivia will take
suplex.
on any competitor, no matter the difficulty.
What incredible power! Wow, what a vertical suplex!
Forearm club, taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible
He's
energy.
biting.
I'm pretty sure that was a bite. Unbelievable. Well, the unorthodox style of George Steel is certainly working well at this juncture.
Let's see if Maivia has an answer for the animal.
Gosh.
Peter Maivia very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the animal.
It's in.
Into the pin. George is trying to seal this one up. And a quick kick out.
Amazing. Sometimes in the middle of a hard-fought match, you need a snap.
Middle
He's trying to climb up the steel cage.
Oh, no. Has it lined up for the kill shot.
Here we go. It retaliates with a counter. George the Animal Steel might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost the match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steel's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly, or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Maivia is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the animal will throw at him, even inside a cage.
Ooh, going to ascend the cage.
To the sky. Boom. Ooh.
Way to avoid that.
Like a brick wall running into you.
What a counter by Peter Maivia. The High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles.
Oh yeah, Maivia is a huge celebrity on the islands. In fact, I've heard some consider him the personification of Maui.
Like, shoulders down, this might do it.
He breaks the pin before a 1 count.
This deep into the match, and he's able to kick out before a 1 count. It's stunning.
Into the pin. Could be over for Maivia. And the ref can't even start the count.
Not a whole lot of luster behind that kick out.
Steel turning Maivia into the hunted here, looking to dethrone the High Chief.
Come on, Chief.
Counters to gain the advantage.
This has been a true brawl, and you can see Maivia and Steel are pushing each other to the limit.
He's got him down to the pin.
He knows the goal is to win the match, right?
Yeah, what's he doing?
Oh, shot to the jaw. Ooh.
And now he's looking to lock in this submission. The stump puller.
The more he fights, the more pain he's in.
But he can't stop battling.
He taps. He taps. And the High Chief defeats the animal.
We did it, Oos.
Here is your winner, High Chief
Peter Maivia.
It's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage is a victory for the High Chief.
George Steele is one tough animal. Faced him in the cage tonight just reinforced what everyone already knew, that the High Chief...
She's not like most girls. She's also not like most WWE superstars. Nia Jax, the reigning queen of the ring, is a
Trash.
a force of nature that blitzes right through her competition. A cousin of The Rock. Nia Jax arrived in NXT almost 10 years ago with astronomical expectations. Undaunted, Nia Jax would dominate early opponents, finding herself competing for the NXT Women's Championship mere months after her debut. It did not take long for those running Raw and SmackDown to take notice.
Well, our next pick, Nia Jax.
And Nia Jax would join the Raw roster as part of the 2016 draft lottery. And since joining the main roster, absolutely no one has been safe from Nia Jax.
No one has been safe.
She is a two-time women's champion. She is a two-time women's tag team champion. She competed in the men's Royal Rumble match in 2019, even getting an elimination while in the ring.
Nia Jax looking to eliminate. She does.
She's battled standouts like Charlotte, Bayley, and Becky Lynch. And all the while, she has left undeniable destruction in her wake. In the ring, she applies many of the same tactics that once benefited Yokozuna, even using her own version of the bonsai drop, known as the Annihilator. And just like its namesake, if it connects, your night is over. And Nia Jax remains driven for even more success, jumping at any opportunity to prove her dominance. This last year, that included entering into the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. After earning victories over Naomi, Jade Cargill, and Bianca Belair, Nia Jax would fight her way into the finals, taking on former NXT Women's Champion Lyra Valkyria. Valkyria built a lot of momentum, defeating Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky to punch her ticket into the final at the Queen and King of the Ring. With an obvious game plan, Lyra would look to stick and move, avoiding the colossal attacks of her opponent. Unfortunately, as often happens when competing against Nia Jax, Lyra made one miscalculation, and that error in judgment provided Nia Jax with the opening she needed to annihilate her competition. This is your opportunity to crown the first in bloodline history. Make Lyra suffer. Make her regret ever entering your ring. Showcase the otherworldly power that forces an entire roster to cower in your presence. Like Nia Jax, resistance is futile.
It's like playing with Abby in The Last of Us.
And now a dark horse will face an unforgiving titan in hopes to don the
Dark
crown.
horse.
Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax.
All of how you really feel, Michael.
What follows is the fight in the Queen of the Ring. Introducing first, San Diego, California.
How do you do the injure your opponent?
Here, the irresistible force has been on attack.
And Nia believes the to her. Will presence and sheer power to overcome. Can Lyra ending to her Cinderella story?
The Winged Angel.
Who were on the battlefield, they used to take the shape of ravens. Who would live and who would die. Bringing to the ring, he
Look at that model.
May have read a little too much fantasy in her day, and now toe-to-toe with a real-life fight in the form of Nia Jax. Nia Jax, who's in
and guys, you win the
SummerSlam. King of the Ring staat de SummerSlam. Dus Nia Jax standing in the air.
And there will be a coronation. And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got it caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jax just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting. Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax.
Lyra tried to hold on. And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home, set outside the ring, and Valkyria's got a chance.
Huge window of opportunity. Right now for Lyra Valkyria to strike. Lyra may actually pull this off. Lyra may become queen. Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Lyra says she feels alive every time she flies, and that's what Nia has to avoid tonight, keeping Lyra grounded.
The woman thinks she's a bird, Cole. What do you expect?
It's symbolism, Graves. Nia Jax, Lyra Valkyria facing off in the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. Who will take home the crown? Sliding back into the ring. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count.
Like a brick wall running into you.
Piercing elbow drop. Oof.
Up in the fireman's carrier.
Front slam to follow.
Anything can happen in WWE. It used to be a tagline, but it's the truth. And Lyra Valkyria is living it.
Over the last 12 months, Lyra has already knocked off the likes of Becky Lynch and Io Sky, but she's never faced anyone the size of Jax. This is a first for her career.
And she sets it right into that corner.
Jax with the irresistible offense. And the irresistible force is really keeping Valkyria grounded here.
Corey, what do you think is going to be the key in this match for Nia? She certainly made plenty of promises when it comes to being Queen of the Ring.
What Nia brings to the dance is raw power, the likes of which you rarely see most men. Nia has absolutely no problem using that power. And the same goes for her throwing around the ring. Lyra Valkyria might learn that the hard way.
Just a matter of minutes, we'll be our second Queen of the Ring. The first, of course, being Zelina Vega.
You gotta believe that Zelina will be shot to whichever woman wins this. She beat the woman now who's just trying to win that night. So you know Queen Zelina can strike down an enemy of any size.
Queen Zelina. Nee, all the players Zelina.
This is exactly the pace the irresistible force likes.
With a double axe handle.
Loving blow.
Many in the WWE universe getting their first look at Lyra Valkyria. She's only had 3 main roster matches so far, and they were all, this is quickly turning into a slugfest.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Surprisingly quick kick out.
A little closer to getting the pinfall there, but this is still anybody's fight.
Confidence is always a key for Nia Jax. She comes into every match thinking she has it.
Big time lariat. Starting to fire up. Where's the superstar getting this from? This is incredible.
Gets the shoulder up after one.
Close call, but not enough yet.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Just like that, she turned it around.
Fisherman Buster. Lyra just hit Nia with a big move, but can she capitalize?
Ja, voor de speaker. Don't see spike en zo.
Ooh, what a forearm club.
Wow, wat are you up to?
Watch this is nasty. Brutality. Ooh, treating the cranium like a basketball. Side headlock takeover, nicely done.
Tremendous pressure applied.
No!
Jax now into the cover.
I'm just gonna end this.
Fights the shoulder up at one.
She is not done yet.
Oh, that was just malicious.
Insulting. Elbow drop.
Lyra shoulders her down. This one's for the win.
Just stay down.
Kick out! Kick out!
Everyone thought that was 3.
She gets put in the corner.
Oh, I think we're about to see a masterful pinning combination.
Nice, still crazy.
This could be a victory.
And she breaks the count.
Somehow still has the energy for a quick kick out. Gets clobbered with the axe handle.
Connects. Saw it coming.
Yes. Okay.
A Lotus lock submission.
This is agony.
Wait, look at this. And a great counter to the submission.
And attacking the body here could be a smart strategy. Targeting the chest, very effective.
Why doesn't she fly?
From the apron.
Whoa! You know what? Good riddance. That's what you get for taking the focus off of your opponent.
And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
Yeah, Nia is just buzzing right through Lyra here. And Lyra Valkyria is revving this crowd up.
Nia bomb.
Is it enough to put Lyra away?
2.
Just get done with garbage.
Is queen of the ring. Here is your winner and the new queen, Nia.
Incredible.
To the ring.
All about the game. Is that a bigger crown?
To return
That
to
one will quit.
WWE months ago.
For quite some time, she did some serious. She found her footing. Nia Jax has.
I'm sure you will agree with your wise man Many WWE superstars say they will do whatever it takes in order to achieve success. Quite often, it's a bunch of BS. But if you're lucky, you may run into someone who is willing to look out for the group. Someone willing to make sacrifices. And for this family, there was no one better than Rikishi. After the Head Shrinkers run in WWE came to an end, Rikishi, then known as Fatu, would go on a journey of self-discovery.
Are we gonna do it for the Rock?
This journey would lead to him taking on the name Rikishi, a subtle nod to his cousin Yokozuna, as well as an opportunity to start fresh with a global audience.
Well, my dad, you know, when he became the Rikishi character, when you think about Samoan wrestlers, right, or mean, or aggressive, he made it like his own flavor, right? You know, he had the blonde hair, still carried the aggressiveness, but I think he just wanted to add like a little flavor to it. But it became even more popular to our culture.
Rikishi blitzed WWE from the jump, devastating opponents with new tricks, and winning people over with his dance moves.
That Rikishi is fat, all right.
And with this wave of newfound momentum came even more success, with Rikishi capturing the WWE Intercontinental Championship and displaying incredible athleticism in iconic moments like when he dove off the top of the steel cage. The year 2000 belonged to Rikishi. But little did anyone know, Rikishi held a dark secret regarding a decision he'd made not for his own benefit, but for the benefit of the family. It was at the 1999 Survivor Series that Stone Cold Steve Austin was hit by a car in the arena parking lot, forcing him from the main event later that night for the WWE Championship. For nearly a year, all of WWE was consumed with figuring out who was driving that damn car and why Austin was targeted in the first place. The verdict came in. The car was driven by Rikishi. Rikishi would stand strong.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. I didn't do it for me. I did it for The Rock.
What?
Rikishi would lay out a years-long gripe that WWE preferred Steve Austin to The Rock, and so Rikishi had made sure that The Rock's only competition had been removed from the picture. Rikishi sacrificed his own popularity to reach this goal. The Rock thrived while Austin was on the shelf. For Rikishi, the struggle and fall was all worth it. Rikishi knew that he would eventually have to face off with the Texas Rattlesnake to answer for his sins. And he welcomed that meeting with open arms. What Rikishi was unprepared for was for WWE to stack the deck entirely, looking to make Rikishi pay for taking out their golden goose. Stone Cold Steve Austin was allowed to drive his truck directly to the ring and was generally given the freedom to do whatever the hell he wanted in the name of revenge. We are going to make things right. This time, when Rikishi and Stone Cold Steve Austin lock horns, there will be no stacking of the deck. Someone willing to give of himself so that his family, this family, can succeed, deserves better. So get in there and showcase the never say die spirit that has led this family to victory time and time and time and time and time and time again. Use whatever weapon you can get your hands on and prove to Stone Cold Steve Austin that you will do anything for the people.
Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized
Austin will
Rikishi.
We have learned the last couple of weeks than we knew about their career here in WWE. And over Austin, not for himself, for The Rock.
Right, and now, and I guess if Austin doesn't, general manager is going to have to come here. This is a forfeit, and Rikishi's going to win it. This man makes me sick.
Is Austin gonna show up?
Is he here?
Well, there's the Rattlesnakes music. He's here. He's here.
What?
Austin came here with no fear, no hesitation, just
From Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Is he gonna do the 4 corners?
Fought for his life to make it. Rikishi pay. Now there is no way to escape the Texas Rattlesnakes. The year since Austin competed in the ring, Austin possessed. Rikishi feels and said he'd do it again. That man is sick.
Rikishi made 2 mistakes. 1 and Austin's life, and 2 enough to finish the job.
absolutely Rikishi.
This one is going to in a hurry.
Come on, Oos. Where's the ammo? Where the ammo is?
We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life. They said he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's.
It's been a month of stunning revelations, all leading to the in-ring return of Stone Cold.
I said Stone Cold.
And Byron, roll up here.
Is that the ass kick we all
Could be in
Steve
search of a
Austin?
second win now.
Club with the right forearm. Fends it off. Good
Get his
counter.
ass so push.
Here's Austin set hard to the outside. Incoming.
Nice job dodging contact there.
Relentlessly stomping away at his opponent.
Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow. And stays one step ahead. And Rikishi evades that.
Rikishi finds his target with that. And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere in... Oh, this is what you get. He had that coming.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
And he heads back into the ring.
Ooh. Catches a punch.
No signs of either combatant backing down.
Great anticipation.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers. Dueling reversals. Disrespecting the competition.
We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view,
Is this really
Rikishi's are
Stone Cold?
delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there is no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
Corey, Austin has been out of in-ring action for nearly a year. Does any possible ring rust factor into this match?
Well, maybe if this actually was a match, but this isn't about arm drags. It's not about drop kicks. This is a fight, and there is never any rust on Stone Cold when it comes to fighting.
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog. Will this be enough? And he gets the shoulder up before two.
Fighting hard to stay in this match.
Vicious right forearm. Austin gets stymied.
He's able to dodge out of the way. Rikishi able to dodge that.
Uh-oh. Jawbreaker! Call the dentist. Heading to the outside now.
He grabbed the chair. Now would be a good time to run.
Rikishi feeling the pride of his family with every ounce of damage he delivers to Stone Cold.
Gets out of the way of that one.
There's press. And the pin, shoulders are down.
But is it enough? Oh, somehow he's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
Austin having flashbacks to Detroit. Rikishi's about to meet a stunner.
Catches the kick. I tried the leg.
Impressive.
That's just disrespect right there. I kind of like it. Now Austin's still alive.
He's still in this. Direct headshot. Just sickening.
He got out of dodge just in time. One-handed.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
And bringing out the hockey stick, or as it's known in Swamp Town, the big tomahawk. Right to the kidneys from behind.
And Rikishi evades that.
And he goes crashing to the outside.
Look out! Senton from the apron.
And Rikishi enjoying how he's worn down the rattlesnake throughout this match.
And I bet The Rock is smiling about it too.
Oh, stop that
Come on, don't make a noise, Skyler.
That's just a beatdown.
That hurts.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Why are you into the
Austin
ring?
stomping at Rikishi's heart. That's if Rikishi even has a damn heart. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
Saw it coming and avoided.
Rikishi driver.
Rikishi driver.
Rikishi got all of it. We talk a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight. Talk about the rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. Well, right now it's Rikishi doing the brawl. Rikishi's disdain for Austin looks greater than even we anticipated.
What?
Trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all of the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Anything goes when it comes to O's. I'm the
Austin
music
has
man.
Rikishi down. The rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All that he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth.
He's able to slip away from that. And we know how despicable Rikishi has been. But to throw vinegar on the rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's truck with a sledgehammer.
Well, hell hath no fury like a man who has his car tampered with. It's just extra motivation for every fist Austin lands in this fight.
Into the barricade.
Disrespecting the competition. Kick lands.
Smart strategy by him. Heading back to the ring. Stone Cold letting his feelings towards his opponent be well known. Oh yeah, Rikishi is feeling the energy right now.
Stepping out of the ring here. Taking to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. He's looking to take things to the outside now. And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary, a pioneer. All a bunch of garbage, if you ask me.
Well, those aren't self-imposed labels, Cole. Those labels are coming from a family, coming from a group of wrestling legends who are proud of Rikishi for standing up and making a change in this business.
I have a few labels for Rikishi. Coward, liar, embarrassment. Those fit him well.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. That's what they call the hot shot. Oh!
Awesome at that one, Scott.
Rikishi is down. It could be over. Kicking out before the count.
There is no quit in this man tonight. Somebody better check his nose. There has been a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks. And this Auburn crowd is continuing that pattern of disdain.
You think Rikishi cares about the fans, though? No, not at all. He truly believes he's done something for his family, for his people. His family's respect is the...
Austin with Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Starts the cover!
What he couldn't do it is I'm gonna end it here.
Stone Cold made Rikishi pay the price for every day he had to rehab his injuries so he could make it back to WWE. Now you know, Rikishi, don't mess with the Ryzen.